The Knicks already have their stars, but if this team is going to take that next step in 2026, it's going to come down to the guys ready to break out and elevate their game right now. And today we're talking about 3 Knicks who I believe are set for big-time seasons under Mike Brown, players who could completely change the outlook of this team if they hit their stride. So player number 1 is Mikal Bridges. Look, last year was a strange one for him in New York. He came in adjusting to a new role and playing under Tom Thibodeau's system, which, let's be real, did not exactly maximize his strengths. Fred Katz even reported that Mikal and Tibbs did not really connect, and that was pretty obvious from the inconsistent usage and lack of rhythm. But now, under a new coach in Mike Brown, everything changes. Brown has a reputation for putting wings in positions to succeed, giving them space, freedom, and responsibility on both ends. For Mikal, that means a chance to get back to being that two-way force that we saw glimpses of in Phoenix and Brooklyn, but with more playmaking opportunities on this Knicks roster. And don't forget, Mikal is not even 30 years old yet. He's still 29, smack in the middle of his prime. He's had stretches of averaging 20+ points per game efficiently, and with Brunson and Cat drawing so much defensive attention, Bridges is going to get cleaner looks, easier drives, and a real green light to impact games. If there is one player primed to remind everyone just how good he is, it's Mikal Bridges. And next up at number 2, we have Deuce McBride. Knicks fans know how hard this kid has worked. He's gone from a defensive spark plug to now a legit rotation guard who can stretch the floor, run the offense, and still lock up on the perimeter. Last season, we really saw the offensive leap, the improved shooting, the confidence attacking closeouts, and the ability to play alongside Brunson without the offense stalling. Under Mike Brown, I think we will see Deuce unleashed even more. Brown has a history of trusting young guards, giving them real responsibility and leaning into their defensive energy. Deuce fits that mold perfectly. He's gritty, he's relentless, and he's shown flashes that he can be more than just a 3-and-D guard. If he takes another step as a consistent scorer and secondary playmaker, McBride could become one of the most important bench players in the entire league. And let's be honest, with how tough the East is shaping up to be, the Knicks need that depth and consistency at guard. This could be the year Deuce fully breaks out. And finally, at number 3, we have Mitchell Robinson. We all know the story with Mitch. When he's healthy, he's an absolute game changer. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA, an elite rim protector, and a guy who completely alters what opposing teams want to do in the paint. The issue has always been availability, but here's why I think 2026 could be different. Mitch has had an offseason to really get his body right, and this coaching staff is emphasizing smarter minutes distribution and better injury management. Mike Brown has already talked about the importance of keeping his big men fresh and effective throughout the season. That plays directly into Mitch's ability to stay on the floor and dominate in spurts. And if Robinson can give the Knicks even 65 to 70 games of elite rim protection and rebounding, this entire defense goes to another level. And offensively, with Brunson and Cat creating gravity, Mitch's lob threat becomes even more dangerous. We've seen what he can do when locked in. Now it's about consistency, and if he delivers, we could be looking at one of the best years of his career. So once again, those are my 3 picks for Knicks breakout players in 2026. Mikal Bridges, Deuce McBride, and Mitchell Robinson. Each of them is in a position to thrive under Mike Brown's system, and even if 2 of them take that leap, it completely changes the ceiling for this team. But Knicks fans, what do you guys think? Did I pick the right 3 players here? Is there someone else you see as a breakout candidate this year? Drop your thoughts below, and I would love to hear what you think. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and sub to the channel for more Knicks news and updates you will not want to miss. It's been KNYT here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.